Good morning, Mrs. and Mr. Adjudicator. My name is Jefin Athari Wirza from SMN number 3 PAINAN. For today the dummy session, the motion is this House would disallow the practice of instantaneously naturalizing for foreign athletes to serve on the national level sports team. The definition of this motion are: this House as a country would disallow the instant naturalizing, which means giving the person a citizenships for a country in a simple and short time. And usually giving citizenships will take long time. For example, Malaysia will give the citizenship for the other country person to giving him Malaysia give citizenships will take time 10 years. But in the instant naturalizing, the person will be given the citizenships in short times, and the person do not need to live in the country for a long time. It's an instant, as the name suggests. It's an instant naturalizing. The definition of the other parts are the athlete to serve on national sports team. It means giving instant naturalizing to athletes that come from the other nations to play on the national sports team. As the status quo of this motion are the practice of instant naturalizing have been there and been practiced for some time in some country in the world. And my argument as the Prime Minister are here. And here are my argument as the Prime Minister. Allowing naturalizing will make the athlete play for the money from the country instead of the royalty and glory of the nations. Why I can say this? I can say this because allowing the athlete from the other country to play in the national country. Why the other player from the other country play for our national country? And more importantly, they are just come to our country. They are not in our country for a long time. They just come here in our country in a really short time, maybe just yesterday, and we give them instant naturalizing to let them play in our national sports team. It's really wrong. Why I can say that? Because giving them our citizenships is what make them play for the money and not for our national, for not our glory and our spirit. This is our money and not what we really are. And my second argument is the global cup that our national sports team play shall not be filled with other talent from the other country that come to our country in a short time. Why I can say this? Because the national level sports cup represent the country, represent the people of the country. Then we shall not let the people who come from the other country to play in our country. Yes, that is, we can let them because they don't feel connection with our country. They don't feel connection with the people of our country. This is really wrong because also the national level sports cup shall have the spirit of the country. This shall be the place where the country showing how great their power in the sports. This is also the opportunity to make the people of the country go proud of their nations. But how do people go proud if they don't know who the athletes play for the country? Why? Because the athlete come from the other country just yesterday, give them instant national naturalizing, and let them play in the country just for the sake of winning the cup. This is really wrong, because winning and losing doesn't matter anymore if it's not you the one who play. meaning and losing doesn't mean anymore if you are not the one who play. And also the mechanism from my perspective of this motion are to let them to play, to serve in the local club for some times, instead of just giving them opportunity to play in the national level sports cup. We should them play in the local club, make the athlete mix with our country, with our tradition, with our community, and let them feel what is our country really is. So the foreign athlete will have some connect connecting feeling with our nations. So they will be loyal and be proudful for playing in Indonesia. For our country, they will be proud to play in our country. And that's why for those to argument, because allowing them play in our country will only make them play for our money and not for our country. And the second is it will be bad for our country, because the athletes are not someone who play for us, or are not someone who being proud of us, because they are person who come from other country just yesterday. And the mechanisms is to let them play in our local country, let them stay in our country for some time, and let them feel being connected with our country. Then if they are already have proud enough and loyal enough to our country, then we can let them play in our national sports teams. And because of Athari, I propose this motion. Thank you.